Hey guys, how are you? I'm so excited. Number one, we are filming today at my house. This is my house, and this is my son, my lover. This is Peanut. Pika, say hi. His name is also Pika. Anyways, I'm really excited. I have a bunch of cool new ideas coming up, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So, number one, truth. So, I love making videos on YouTube. I love making videos in general. I honestly, secretly, love making videos more than I actually like writing in my blog. True story. So, I've decided that I know that I haven't posted that many videos lately, and a lot of you guys were complaining, and I love you guys for it because that means that you guys enjoy my videos and that makes me happy. But so I was thinking or planning, I'm going to start making 2 to 3 videos a week on my YouTube channel to give you guys more of me. I'm gonna do a combination of a couple of different things. Obviously my channel is a travel channel, always and forever. Traveling is my life. But I also want to let you guys get to know me a little bit better. And so I thought I would do that in different ways and in video ideas that I have coming up. And I'd love to inspire you guys, which I feel like I kind of get to do making my travel videos. But I also want to inspire you guys on life stuff, day-to-day, everyday things that we deal with that are overwhelming. And so I decided that I'm gonna start this new series called Monday Motivation. Yeah! I'm really excited about this. Hopefully I can come up with a lot of motivational things to share with you guys. So I'm gonna start uploading a video every single Monday with words of wisdom and inspiration. Part of the reason, like I said earlier, the reason why I started my blog was to inspire people. And originally my blog was meant to be traveling, art, and inspiration. And it started that way, but then it slowly drifted into the travel zone more and more and more. And it just happened naturally. But besides that, I've taken so many different, I love self-improvement. I love bettering myself in the world and everything, and I love learning about the human mind and how to make my life and anyone's life better and more positive. I've always been really fascinated with that. So I've taken a lot of self-motivation courses, a lot. I've read so many books. I mean, since I was in high school, I don't even know what high schooler does this, but I was always soul searching for the answers of life, and I would sit in a bookstore in Barnes & Noble's in the self-help section and just read quotes and life motivational quotes and just books and I don't know, I love it. I love meeting people. I love hearing people's life stories. I take something out of it, and I always at the same time try to help people. And so I thought, what better way to do that than to share with you guys the knowledge that I've collected throughout the years. Some of these seminars that I've taken were religious ones, some were just spiritual ones, some were law of attraction ones. And so I'm going to try to condense and inspire you guys all the time. I hope. I could only hope, right? So let's start with today. And honestly, if you guys have any topics that you want me to talk about, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. So let me know and I'll make a video about it, and it's gonna be fun. Okay, so I didn't really have this planned. I thought it would just come to me, and so it has. Okay, so I want to talk today about making the impossible possible, which is a thing that I just live my life by, my life motto, I guess you want to call it. Since I was little, I have made ridiculously insane things happen, things that don't make any sense. I've always believed, and I feel that's the secret to it, is that you really have to believe in it. I've always believed that nothing is impossible, literally. If there's something that I want, I always find a way of getting it and making it happen, no matter what. So a lot of people don't know this, and I know that you guys know a lot of my travel life, but before my travel life, I've done so many different things. I used to be friends with a lot of celebrities in Hollywood, a lot of famous people. I've been in music videos and in TV shows and in like movies and just so many crazy things that I literally made happen out of nowhere. It was just an idea and a thought, and I created action to it. There's honestly like very few things that I can tell you that I didn't truly really want and actually made happen. There's probably, off the top of my head, like 1.5 or 2 like big life-changing ones, but everything else I've literally made happen. And I think that a lot of that comes from like the power of self-belief. Like, I mean, obviously believing that nothing is impossible is really important, but actually like creating action to it and actually going out there and getting what you want, which I feel like a lot of people sometimes lack. Like, they want something, but they don't know how to go out there and get it, or they don't believe in themselves that they could achieve what they want to achieve. And so I think, like, me personally, what makes me make the impossible possible is that I remind myself of all the times that I made impossible things happen. So even if I'm like, I really want something, and I'm like, I don't have enough money for it, or it's too far, or like, how am I gonna get to this person? He's like up here, or whatever it is, which I feel like we all are kind of like that. We all have like a dream or a goal in our head and we want it, and then we're like, wait, but blah, 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 blah. We start like justifying why we shouldn't get it or we shouldn't do it. And so I feel like when that happens mentally in our brain, that's when like my survival, crazy, driven, ambitious me comes out, and I'm like, no, you will make this happen. You want this, you're gonna get this. And why? Because you've made it happen so many times in the past. You've made so many things that are insanely crazy happen in the past, and you're gonna do this. And I legitimately sit with myself and I really think of a plan A, B, C, D, G, Q, Y, a bajillion letters. I always have like 1,000 different routes, and I don't stop until I get what I want. And so I feel like if you're ever stuck in that place where you're just unsure of yourself or you're questioning yourself, I feel like the most important thing to do is to remind yourself like how amazing you are and that all the things that you've achieved in your life. And it doesn't have to be like extravagant, crazy things. It really doesn't. It can be the smallest things, because different people value different things, and the small things do matter for some more than the bigger things. I remember when I was younger, I think I was like 18, I want to say, I did like a self-help seminar with a bunch of people from different ages, and we had to sit in like groups with strangers, getting to know each other, and we all had to say like one thing that we feel like we're most like the number one thing that we've accomplished in our life. And I sat there and like this woman in front of me was like, I made my first million at the age of blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh my god, like how do I compete with that? What am I supposed to say right now? I'm like an 18-year-old. I just finished like high school. Like I can't compete with that. And somebody else was like, oh, I bought my house. And I just was just like, I'm proud that I graduated high school. That was really my answer, which I guess at the time it was like a good answer, because I moved to America when I was like 8, and I didn't know English for like a bunch of years, and school was really hard and people were really mean to me. And so to me it was like I did it. To me, I made the impossible possible, because my parents didn't even think I could do that. So that was kind of cool to me. But so I think it's really important to just like start off with something simple. Graduating high school. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal because not everybody worldwide gets to graduate high school. And so you start, when you're having these like dilemmas with yourself, I feel like it's so important to list yourself and give yourself credit for the things that you've accomplished, like graduating high school or whatever it is, or being a good mother or a good father, or getting the job of your dreams, or whatever it is. Even again, like small things too. I feel like it's really good to remind yourself of those things, and I think that that's what will help you achieve your dreams, the things that you want that are impossible. And I also think it's really good to make a plan, not just be like, hey, I want $1 million. Well, you know, and you like don't have a job. Like, you have to kind of be realistic about, you know, what you want. I think that's also really important. I should have said that earlier. You know what I mean? But if you make a plan for it and you actually sit there and write down the numbers and how much you have to make a month and a week and like a year to get to your goal, or how much you're supposed to make like a month to get to $1 million, then maybe it would be more realistic. For example, most recently, I went to Israel, and Israel is really expensive, you guys. Like, I know that like a flight's like $1,000 and my rent is like almost $2,000, and money there is like, it's so expensive there. Like, I needed like $3,000 or $4,000 just to go there to just have for 3 weeks. But I really wanted to go on my birthday. My birthday was August 12th. And so literally a week and a half-ish before my birthday, I was like, should I go? Should I not go? I really want to go, but I don't have the money. Like, what do I do? But like, what if it doesn't work out? But like, no, but like, I want to go because I hadn't seen my family or my friends in 2 years. And I really needed them, missed them. My soul was craving them. And I really wanted to go, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. Cause I was like, I need like $5,000 in like a week. So I literally sat with myself and I focused, and I was like, listen, Hofit, you've done so many things that were insane, and this is a tiny one on you. Like, you can do this. Like, you deserve the best birthday in the world because you work so hard and you're gonna get it. And so I started brainstorming with myself, and even one of my good friends came over and helped me, and we were thinking of different ideas, and I was thinking a bunch of ideas. And I make money from blogging, but sometimes when I really want something, I have like other side gigs that I do to make money, and I don't care like what they are, and I don't care how much I have to work. Like, I am focused. And so I did. I worked a side job. I worked on a bunch of blog campaigns. I applied for like 1 million credit cards, which was ridiculous. I even like applied for a loan, and then I realized it was just too much interest. So I was like, no, I'm okay. And so I had enough, I believe, for a flight, my rent, and like a little bit more, but not exactly my original goal. My goals for like money-wise, I literally write them down on a piece of paper and I put them on my refrigerator in huge, bold letters so I could always like attract that. And so what eventually happened, which was really crazy, I just trusted myself. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You didn't make what you wanted, but if anything fails, you can go to Israel. I used to be a waitress on the beach in Tel Aviv, which was like such a fun job. I love it. I would still do it till this day. But I was like, if all fails, like, you go to Israel, you can just go do that for 2 weeks, and it's like really great money, and you can still see your family, and you can still have like the best summer ever. So that was like my plan, like, I don't know what, because the original plan was just to go, right? And so that was like my backup plan. Like, I refused to not go. Like, I was like, I need this, and if I don't go this summer, I'm not gonna end up going for another year. So, moral of story, really crazy. Like, I really believe in like karma and like law of attraction, which I will get into more in the future. But what ended up happening is I was so stressed out. But I ended up getting all these credit cards. I had like 5 credit cards. And then literally, like, as I was at the airport checking into security, I got an email that I just got a $1,000 job. And I was like, oh my God, like, what? Like, I couldn't believe, I literally said what, like, in line, like, to myself. Or people were like, what is wrong with this girl? I was like, oh my God, yay, what? Like, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, like, God in the universe is listening to me. And then literally, as I landed in Israel, I got another job for $1,000, and I was like, oh my God, like, my goal is complete. Like, and I literally made enough money to go to Israel. And the craziest part is that this whole idea came at like, my birthday's August 12th. This idea came at like August 6th or 7th. And in order to get to Israel in time, I needed to fly from LAX, from Los Angeles, on August 11th, no, on August 10th, to get there on my birthday in time, because it's a day in the future. So I flew on August 10th, the 9th, and I got there on August 11th at like 10:45 p.m., which was like 3 hours before my birthday. And literally, by the time I like got out of the airport and got into the car and got to my mom's house, it was like it was 2 minutes before my birthday, and it was literally like epic. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that I made the impossible possible again. It was just like amazing to me. And I literally booked my ticket on August 9th, not knowing what the future holds, not knowing if I have enough spending money or anything. I just had this like crazy impulsive drive to go and enjoy my birthday. So I really think the power of believing in yourself is the key to like creating the impossible possible. I'm sorry this was long. I just got really excited. Anyways, I love you guys. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions, comments, anything, and don't forget to subscribe to my page. And I love you guys.